Hey YouTube. Okay, so I need to make a video about how did I eat and feed my family and not eat the junk that I fed my family when I was on the program that I used to lose 95 pounds in 8 months. So, pretty simple. First of all, I don't feed my family junk. I don't buy junk. I never have. I would make dinner just normal like I did every single night, except for I just wouldn't eat the starch. So, for example, my kids eat meat every single night. If you're a vegetarian, you don't have to do it like that, but most people aren't vegetarians, so I don't really have to give too much vegetarian advice. But I would make either steak or chicken or shrimp or crab or tilapia or pork chops or boneless pork shoulder. There's a million different options of meat that everybody likes. So do ground beef, things like that. And I would make a couple sides with them. And most likely one of the sides would be something that I could eat as a green and that my family would eat as a green. And the other things would be things that my kids could eat and my husband could eat that I would just not eat. First of all, big, huge, important thing, if you sit at the right side of the table, put the starch at the left side of the table. You're not sitting there looking at it. An example dinner for me and my family on a night that I was on plan eating a lean and green would be chicken, maybe some rice for them that goes at the opposite end of the table, which I sit at, and some broccoli. I eat the broccoli and I eat the chicken. Perfect. Crock pot meals are the same way. You can do crock pot boneless pork shoulder, put the potatoes and the carrots and all that fun stuff in there. You just don't pick those out. When you go to eat the roast, take the roast out by yourself and make a salad, because salads are easy. You can buy a bag of salad and have it in your refrigerator. It's easy to grab out. Do some balsamic vinegar and oil on it for your dressing. That's the best dressing to have on this program because it's really low in everything. Or just balsamic vinegar. I tend to like cucumber cut up and put balsamic vinegar and salt on it. That's just a personal thing that I liked. But almost every single meal that you eat, as long as you omit the starch from your plate, you can eat with your family and have a regular meal and not have to worry about making something special for yourself. There's nothing special about what you're eating, you're just not eating the junk. So, if you're one of these people that makes a lot of boxed meals, I can't help you. I cook everything pretty much from scratch. There's not too many boxed things I do. Pastaroni, do that sometimes. That's just because my family loves the Parmesan pastaroni. But lots of times I'll do a pasta for them and chicken in the pasta, and I'll hold out a chicken breast and I'll cook the chicken separately. I'll pull my chicken out, continue cooking their chicken with their pasta, and put my chicken on top of a salad. Or I'll make some garlic mashed cauliflower because it tastes like potatoes. My kids will eat that thinking it's potatoes. I'll do veggies on the grill. If you get one of those really cool grill baskets and you put like a whole chicken with like, even do beer can chicken, stick a beer can up the chicken's behind and put that out on there and put, you know, garden veggies around it, things that are approved. Like you can have yellow squash, just put some of that on there, put some bell peppers on there, put some what's something else that you can have that I've done? Cauliflower on there. Broccoli's actually good on there. Put some Lowry seasoning salt on it or put some nature seasoning on it. Do one of those things. And then if you want to have something separate for your family that you're not going to eat, put potatoes on the other side and let those roast out there on it. But all that stuff tastes awesome together. And it's a really easy way for you to make meals for you and the family and for you to stay on your diet and not feel like you're having to cook 2 meals. I never had to cook 2 meals. Never. Never once. Go to a restaurant. There's a video that I just did last night about eating out at a restaurant when you're on a diet. Go look at that if you're having a hard time when you go sit down at a restaurant trying to figure out what to eat. You don't have to sit there and count calories. You don't have to sit there and figure out how much something weighs. That's all covered in that video. So figure out things that you can have. Most meals consist of, especially dinner meals, a meat, a vegetable, and starch. Just don't eat the starch. Leave it at the opposite end of the table from you. Eat the good stuff and stay away from the bad. No carrots, no corn, no potatoes. It's not that hard. They can have that stuff. You can't. Look at it. Imagine you're eating it. If you sit down at the table with your family and they're eating it and you don't, you feel like you ate it. I promise you, you do. Focus on what's on your plate. It's really easy to do once you get in the habit of it. Just know that you've got food sitting in front of you. You are eating, stay busy, start talking, and drink a lot of water, and you will not even think twice about how you just did not eat that starch.